This is Thomas Nichols, Instructional Technology Specialist for middle schools. What I'm using is the Teacher Support Remote Learning document that Dr. Adams sent out to you to go off of for how to communicate with parents during this time of remote learning event. So if you look at the top of the document, there's the table of contents. If you click on Connecting with Families, it will take you to the area where I am working from. Okay, so first off, we know that parents use Family Access and students use Family Access. Students more than parents. Not all parents have email, I suppose, or know how to sign up for it. So this is a handout that could be made or given to parents that you know are not in Skyward with their email address, and a way for them to access it. And what they have to do is contact the secretary or registrar at their campus, and that person will add them in as a Family Access user. This is how they would get to Family Access, and this is the information they will see. So you can you have access to that document yourself, so you can see what parents see. Also, when in Family Access, parents and students can message the teacher. And how does the teacher know about when a student or parent messages them? They will get a notification in Skyward. This yellow circle with the black exclamation point is the notification. So be sure and check that occasionally. Go into Skyward Message, which, by the way, is a YouTube video that one of our former instructional technology specialists created on how to use the Message Center in Skyward, available for teachers to communicate with students and also with parents and guardians. All right, let's see. I'm going to go down here. And Megan doesn't know, but I asked if I could use her account. So I'm hoping that's okay, Megan. Click and web login. Hopefully no student data will be showing. So she has no yellow button, but that's where it would appear if she had someone who was messaging her. To get to the Message Center, go to Classes, Class Options, and forget you saw all that. Message Center. All right. So this is what that video, it's an 8-minute video that Jackie Wright created, which will help you with how to use the Message Center. Basically, you just add a message either to current class or multiple classes. So this right here where it says Message Summary is where you would put your subject heading, and then the message detail is where you would put your message. But you can make attachments, like if you have a PDF of something. Don't attach a Word document or a specifically created document created specifically from some other program. Use one that can be generically viewed and used by all, like PDF. You can post to Family Access or not post to Family Access. I would definitely leave this one on. Allow parents to respond to this message or not, but I would leave that on. Post your email if you want them to email you directly. If you don't, you want to just check that little yellow button with the exclamation point and leave that unselected. And you can even post, tell it when to post. So do you want it to post today, or do you want to change that date to later? You can also not just post to the Family Access, which goes out to everybody that has access to Family Access, but you can also send an email, and you can say when you want to send an email, maybe 12 p.m. tomorrow or something, and it will show your name as well. Use the video here, Skyward Message Center, for more details on how, or call or get in contact with your instructional technology specialist, digital learning coach, or one of the campus technology liaisons to help you with creating messages in Message Center. Now, realizing that all people do not use Family Access, there are other ways to communicate with parents. You can use Google Meet to make a phone call. And this video is that instruction. I don't know that you can hear the sound of it. So basically all it's saying is go to Google Meet using the App Center, or just by typing meet.google.com in the Omnibox. Join or start a meeting. This is not what I'm doing, by the way. I'm doing live streaming. This is where you would use Google Meet to start a meeting where people can join and see each other. But this is just calling one number. Give it a title. I'm calling Mr. Marek on a certain date, and it's yesterday's date. And so then click join. Add people, and then type in the person. I'll click on call, then type in the person's number. And I did hide the rest of his number. Click on the call button, and then the person answers, and you're in contact with them. They cannot see your number. They will see a number from New York. You would hang up twice. You would hang up here on the person, but down here there's another hang up, and then it hangs up the meet. So you have to hang up twice, is what I'm basically saying. That video is out there for you to use on how to make a phone call to parents using Google Meet. They cannot see your number. You can also have your school phone forwarded to your personal phone. This does not work, however, with long distance. So you can only forward to a phone with an area code of 254. If you're looking at your phone and you have to do this, yes, at school, go to your school phone, and right here it says CFWD all, call forwarding all. Click on the button, the third button from the left, and when you press that button, you'll be asked to enter a number. Begin with 3 to open up an outside line, and then type in your number. And then call your school phone number, or have someone call your school phone number and verify that it's actually working. That's all I'm saying. To move the forward to voicemail, to remove the forwarding to your phone,
If you have a question, go ahead and write that down in the comment.
press call forward all again, and that removes the call forward feature.
We're going to end this session.
Okay, let's look back at what was added that I have not covered.
Any comments, questions, or concerns?
You can check your voicemail from home if you've set it up, and these are the instructions for that. You have to know your PIN. Here's a more detailed how to forward your phone, your school phone to your personal phone. And a video that walks you through the steps. There's a quick guide for the Cisco phone that we use in district. All right, unable to forward calls to your personal phone. You may not forward your desk phone to your cell phone if it's a long distance number. It has to be within 254. I've already mentioned that. Let's go to the bottom, because there's one thing I do want you to know that the district is requiring,
I believe you had teachers will have access to,
and that is setting up your voicemail greeting. Look at number 7 when you get to this document and record verbatim. For example, hello, this is Thomas Nichols, and I'm unable to answer my calls. However, I'm actively monitoring my voicemail and will return your call when possible. Please be aware that we are using a call center, and my return call may be coming from a New York State area code. Thank you for your patience. So please use that with very little changes to let parents know that, one, you're not readily available, and 2, you will return their phone call, but 3, that they will see a New York number, not a Temple number. So don't call back on the New York number or do return call. By the way, I did want to show you that when somebody calls your phone, if you are unable to forward your school phone to your personal phone, because your personal phone begins with an 817 or 903 or 512 area code. You can always retrieve your voicemail, right? But you can do that without having to call up your phone. You can simply go to your Outlook email, and there should be, whenever someone leaves a voicemail, an audio file attached. So you can listen to the audio file on your phone or in your email. This is me calling, review, whatever. And then that's me talking. So you can check your voicemail from your email as well. Okay, what else have I not covered? Those are the basic things I wanted to make sure that were covered.
Down at the bottom, there's two blue boxes. We're going to choose select from Google Drive.
Change your greeting while at work.
We'll have to click on our email address, our account information, and
Oh.
click allow to give Seesaw access to view what's in our.
So follow these. If you have any questions, put how does request in or call your instructional technology specialist. Possibly your technology liaison can help as well.
Find that lesson plan. You can probably search for that lesson.
That's how to change your greeting while you're not at your phone, but calling in. And then this is how, what I just went over, you can check your phone messages in your email.
There it is.
More step-by-step on how to use Google Meet
What's your question?
to make a phone call or create a phone conference.
Uh-huh.
And these are provided by Mr. Wilson. Okay, let me go over here and see what questions or comments we have in the
They just give us another preview right here, and I'm going to click assign.
document, Q&A document you are using. If we forward the calls to our cell phone, do we need to make sure we have space for them to leave a message, or will that still be recorded on our work phone? Good question, Megan. You need to make sure that there's room because it's,
Whatever. You see that? That didn't work?
well, that's a good question, actually. And I really think it's going to save to your personal phone because that's where the call is going. Nothing's happening on your work phone because every call is being forwarded.
Maybe.
Does everyone see the screen and hear my voice? Yes, yes, yay. I'm going to go ahead and delete that. Thank you, Emily, for letting me use your space, and those who answered, I appreciate it. Long distance phone numbers can be still forward school phone. The answer is no.
Well, no, okay, no, you do have to do it for each section. But
You
the
have
way
to
around
just check
is
your
if you go
phone
to, you'll have to create
voicemail.
and then you have to add your students to a group.
And you just.
And then you'll, and then you'll have to,
District email account or in
and
person.
then you'll have to just start a new conference, because it only does it by section. It won't do it by other ones.
Do we need to change our greeting on our cell phone
Yeah.
too? So how would you
Yes.
change it? Oh, no. Oh, so when they call and you
That's
don't
what I
answer
would
the
do.
cell
I'll create a new
phone.
group, and then
I would,
the-
yes. I would
the,
definitely
access
say
to that group.
using the same script that Mr. Wilson provided, perhaps adding, this
I
is
would
my
access
personal
the
phone
group, and then.
or not. Maybe just use the same script
But see,
and let your
just
friends
doing
and
it
family
once,
know
just doing one
why the script has changed.
Conference, and you're doing it during your.
For listen to voicemail and forward my calls, trying to avoid getting out of the house.
Conference hours, that'd be the easiest thing.
Okay,
So click
yes.
this link to join this group.
I tried to get you on that, Katie.
Because you should be able to.
You don't have to forward the phone
You should
calls.
be able to
You
see
can
the
just
conference button on the group.
use your district email to look at and listen to voicemails that are left for you. Long distance phone numbers, no. Okay, it just popped up for me. Yay, Sam. So just to confirm, if I have an out-of-state area code, I can listen to the voicemail to my email and return the call by using Google Meet. Yes, that's perfectly said, Kelsey
Actually, I
Crandall.
did add it to Chemistry 2.0.
If someone goes into our room and uses our classroom phone, will it remove the call forwarding? No, it will not remove the call forwarding until someone actually presses the button to say call forwarding removed. So yes, the phone can be used to make
I would
phone
say
calls
just
in the
label it
classroom
Chemistry,
without
put four
removing the
chemistries,
phone.
and then.
call forwarding.
like you
Google
said,
Voice is free and you can get
hit the
it.
link
Actually,
or
Google Voice is a
invite members.
subscription service.
Join us.
But if you can get it for free, okay.
put that on your home screen. For schools, you-
For the district, it is not free, and we have to subscribe to it, and we are not purchasing Google
And then
Voice at
all the
this
students
time.
should be able to see that update, and then you'll be able to.
Did you say the voice have to go to our personal recording if we don't answer? Yes. If you forwarded the phone to your personal phone,
Then click this
then they
link,
will, whoever's
then
calling
go
you,
to conferences.
whoever's calling your school phone will get the voicemail from your personal phone. Will the call still be routed to voicemail when it's out of office
Create a
hours?
group, just label it board chemistry.
Yes, but if you forwarded the phone, it will be routed to your voicemail on your
Add the
phone.
conference feature to it.
It will ring all hours.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yes.
Questions we might have.
If you want, you create a group, just say school, just school, yeah. Create group.
All right, how do we know our phone PIN password?
Yes.
Put in a help desk request, and the person who's in charge of that will get back with you.
So we may just have to work through some information about how to.
Okay,
But.
I guess I will now close this session. Welcome, Sarah. And I'll make a recording available, and I'll post the link here.
Category, just, you don't
On
have
this,
to, just keep it, I would
So
say
they
keep
don't
it.
answer, they will hear our number.
Yeah. Don't put a category.
Unless you
And then, so it
change
gives you the access code on the left-hand side of the green box.
greeting on your personal phone.
That's all I have on my end, so we're gonna go ahead and close this.
So if you don't want to change the greeting on your personal phone, then do not forward the phone calls from your office phone to your personal phone.
And anybody that wants to join me is welcome to.
Yes, that's the answer
Yes.
right here.
Add me to your
This
group and
session
then
is being
we can take a look
recorded,
at that.
and as soon
I
as
can
it's
see what
finished
that's-
processing.
Okay, I think that's it. Thank you all for joining me. I hope it went okay. Oh, look, Samantha has something.
Oh, here's the other thing. I need to.
How do we know
so
our
when you-
PIN? Okay.
when you
Oh, yeah, but
add
it's in the
to
message
the
from
group,
Skyward to individual students.
Put admin only.
Yes,
The recording will be right here. It's just taking a long time to process, and so bear with us.
you can choose one student or several students or all of your students in the message center in,
I'll do it for you,
in Skyward.
because I was gonna install it for everybody. It's gonna show up on everybody's, yeah, I'll add this school. I don't know, I think we have two people. You just have to try it out.
Okay. This is
Hey, 1 second. we'll just-
actually Mindy. Oh.
Oh.
Linda Rampler.
Alan went with green. too.
Okay, thank you. Oh, I see y'all both signed up in both areas. You could have just
So I just added it. for
hit the
you.
tab button.
Did you already have
and
it?
added your name, so let me go ahead and do that.
Conferences? Take a look at conferences. I mean, take a look at your group now, refresh your page,
Okay.
and then, what did you label yours as? I'm gonna refresh my page.
So you put that in your area.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of traffic on this computer.
Okay. All right, thanks everybody for joining me. I am now going to close out this session.
That's-